Moving on to page 10 and 11, I've got some fossilized ivory from Zuni, and then some Northwest Coast fossilized ivory jewelry. I think I mentioned to you, I am in love with really well done examples of animal jewelry. And these are just, they're hand carved animals, and you've got quite a few of them. I'm hoping I can show them to you. This is by Peter and Dinah Gasper. So, okay, there we go. There's a bird, a tadpole, another bird, a fish, a turtle, and then a frog. So all kinds of animals. Oh, look at this guy. I love this guy. I think he's a sheep. See him with his little horns? And then the centerpiece is a frog. But this is a long and beautiful necklace that really makes a statement. And again, fossilized ivory and he, she. And I read that Peter and Dinah used one specific he, she carver out of Santo Domingo or Quechua Pueblo. Did I write his name in the catalog? I did not. Sorry. And I don't remember off the top of my head. I think that Peter, unfortunately, is no longer with us. I think Dinah still is, but their jewelry has become highly collectible. And then this beautiful piece is signed on the tag. Truly infused with so much whimsy, so much character, so much beauty in these little fetishes. You've got an array here of pieces from the Northwest Coast, which is so neat. Starting out, I've got these vintage bracelets. Did I come up with a new word? Vintage? So again, these are after my heart because they're animals. This one is fossilized ivory carvings, and let's see. Can you see that? We have seals. Well, there's one of each animal. There's a walrus, there's a seal, there's a fox, a whale. Isn't he cute? That's the seal. I guess we already saw the walrus. And then a polar bear. And these are strung together on elastic. And these fit me nicely because of the elastic. Even though they're a little bit big, it works. It doesn't fall off. The elastic, they're great now, but at some point may need to be replaced due to the fact that this is a vintage piece. And this particular one is signed by James Omiak, I think it is. Yes. But, oh, so full of character and life. And then this one is not signed, but you've got these carvings, repeating carvings. There you go. Can you see that? Of polar bear faces going around and around. And again, this is strung on the elastic, which is typical of these great vintage pieces. I've got another special piece for you, which did not make it into the catalog simply because of room. This is another Northwest Coast bracelet. This one is signed, it's initialed with a D and a U carved. So cute. Another animal carving piece where we have walruses, we have seals, birds, lots of the animals. Oh, that's a whale. Another one, different types of whales. Another vintage piece. Too big on me. I just didn't have room to put everything into the catalog this year, but so many great pieces. So we've got those bracelets, and then I have a Mike Bird Romero, who is, as you know, a Southwestern native artist, but I'm trying to put these back in their little bag, but Mike Bird Romero used the carving, the fossil ivory carving from a famous Northwest Coast carver, Rich Lavalle, to make this stunning pin. And you can see the carving, the eyes are inlaid with abalone. This is it's a big piece. It would even make a beautiful pendant, but it's a pin right now. So gorgeous. So I love the merging of different indigenous cultures with this piece. I've got another Rich Lavalle piece for you. These are earrings, inlaid alderwood that is painted, and the back is signed. These are clips, so even if you don't have pierced ears, you can wear them. You could, if you needed, have them converted to posts. I could have them converted for you. These are huge, and these, of course, being the statement earrings that they are, these were in Martha Struever's private collection. So unique. Not something we see a lot here in the Southwest. Another piece that was supposed to be on the Northwest Coast page, but didn't make it due to space, is this other necklace. And this is from Martha Struever's private collection. We've got inlaid abalone again. And then it's just strung on some coral. Another really cool piece that could have a more casual look, but certainly striking. And it's sad that it didn't make the catalog, but you still get to see it even though it didn't. And then finally, from this page, Northwest Coast, we have probably the most well-known jeweler from the Northwest Coast, Denise Wallace. And these earrings, you've got the male and female. You've got the fossil ivory inlay. And see, they're shaped. So they're carved a little bit, like on the nose you can see there. And then there's gold. This is all gold around there. And this, Denise uses a technique called scrimshaw. Do you see that etching in the stones? These are really pretty. Her work is super rare and very expensive. These are signed and dated. They're a vintage pair of hers. Again, I love the mixed metal look. It just really does something for me. So there's those. These are posts for pierced ears. And I love the little tiny bit of asymmetry that you get with her earrings with that male-female design. Alrighty, so we did page 10 and 11, and now you guys are so good and patient to stick with me. Now we're on to page 12 and 13, where we are doing some more contemporary jewelry, and I think I'm just going to do a little bit here. This is Federico Jimenez, and this was Martha Struever's one Federico piece. Really neat, and it's a pin and pendant, signed on the reverse, a butterfly. How pretty is that? And it would look so great with some of the fossil ivory pieces that I just showed you. So moving on to page 13, we'll come back and get the rest of the pieces on page 12 for you later. But this is a Jennifer Curtis ring. It's number 8 turquoise. So well done, contemporary style. Jennifer uses the finest stones, really great silver work. She is, of course, the daughter of Thomas Curtis, there you go, who is known for his wonderful silver work, and Jennifer is carrying that torch. Another Jennifer Curtis piece for you, which is a Ranger buckle set, and so nice. This is on an alligator belt that is handmade by John Allen Woodward, who is a well-known belt maker. Quite the set you've got here. And I think this one fits, this is a 36 inch, yep, it's a 36 inch belt strap. Really pretty piece. This is one of those that you just put on and you never take off. It becomes your belt. I love these. Actually, both of these. These are earrings, 2 different styles, but this first pair, they're elongated cones. Let's get them to stop swaying. Very contemporary in style, but they definitely harken back to old style cones that you would even find in the very early days of Navajo and Pueblo jewelry. And these are done by Gibson Nez, the renowned contemporary Navajo jeweler. These are they just work. I love them. You can wear them with anything. You can dress them up. You can dress them down. I think they are incredible. These are not signed, but these are definitely Gibson. And you want to know what's really funny? Back in the early days that I was working with Martha Struever, these came into us and we sold them, and they've now made their way back to me. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. You know, we talk so much about the early and historic Navajo silver, but this is the contemporary Navajo silver, and it's just so refined. It's so elegant. So perfect. And back to what I was saying before about these making their way back to me, it's such a good reminder that we are just temporary stewards of these pieces. Sometimes we may find a piece that we love so much that it stays with us throughout our lives, like some of these pieces that were part of Martha Struever's personal collection. She held them with her throughout her life, and it's only after she passed that they're leaving her private collection. But other times, a piece is ours for maybe a time, a season in our life, and then it goes on to somebody else to enjoy. And that's what's happened with these Gibson Nez earrings. And then that's what happened with these Steven Tiffany earrings as well. Somebody purchased these for just a time, and now I sold these, and now they've come back to me. They're coin silver, and these are so wearable, so perfectly weighted, and they have these hooks on them. You don't get to see in the photos, but they're really long hooks. See that? That make them very easy to wear. Another pair of just beautiful silver earrings that uses silver so perfectly that it becomes striking and doesn't need any other material to be set in it. The silver itself speaks loudly.